Good morning. Top of the morning, J Taka Oka 01 and Josh Parr. What's up, man? Um, hmm. So, pretty shitty low here. I do consider this entire area to be supply, but that doesn't seem to be. Well, we'll check lower time frames. For now, I want to look up to here. Man, as I'm looking at this, I'm really beginning to wonder to myself, like, are we going to clear this high on open? So not much happened yesterday. It's been a pretty busy week for me. Is that it? Yeah. Yeah, we had a little bit of a drop from there and then just range. Don't look like I missed anything on this chart yesterday. This looks like it was just boring. Okay, we got this low down here. We're gonna 10-minute OB under that low. I don't think that OB helps a lot. I mean, it's there. I'm marking it. But here's what I think. I think if it works, it's because we're hitting here to come up here to come down here. That's the way I see it working. Because I don't like these. Because I don't like them. I should have scalped short right there. It's tough because orb isn't developed yet, and that always seems to be a little bit of a dogfight to get that to happen. Yeah, that's kind of what messes that up for me. I'd much rather short that. Well, anyways, let's start looking for trades here. So we already, no, stop. I don't know why I want to go back in there and short that thing. Stop doing that to yourself. Okay, so we hit that. That's this thing. We got a little bit of lift out of it. And I think we can still look to here. In the event that we hit it again, I think we can still look to there. Look at this zone up here. I'm going to expand it. I think we should start looking inside of that whole area there.
By the way, they're allowed to smoke here whenever they like.
Those lows are an obvious target. I don't think they hold though. And if we're looking outside of that still, let's keep it clean here, bro. Let's keep it clean here, bro. If I'm looking outside of, yes, let's just look at this together. I'm right here. Immediately outside of that, here and here. As far as outside of this goes, and outside of this goes, here. This is a giant zone down here. What are we gonna do about this thing? Probably emphasize this area of it. God's honest truth, I like that spot the best. But that whole zone down there is just like, I'm gonna need something. We're gonna need something pretty obvious structurally. This whole giant zone down in here is not something that I'm looking for. Some little like 1 minute market structure shift or whatever. It's not. That doesn't do me any good inside of there. I need to just see how price action develops in that area. Because it doesn't make any sense to, in my opinion, it doesn't make any sense to look at it this way. Like, oh, we're going along here with stop loss that looks like that, and a target that looks like this. That looks like a trade that you're going to spend days in for 1.5R. That doesn't look like any fun at all. So that's just an area of monitoring down there. Boom, 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 boom. And then, I suppose we could reach up here a little higher off of that guy. And I just don't see that there's anything else on here to even worry about right now. So let's go back and play with whatever's left inside of those. Some demand there, but again, I think if either one of these demands provide an effect that takes us above this high, then I'm still. It just makes me more excited about a potential short up here. And yeah, that's all I got for Bitcoin. Sorry. What's up, Jason? That's all I got for the corns. That short a shot now. And see what else we get to look at. You guys want to chew on? I mean, it's in an area of interest, but Sol is anyway. But this does not present as something that I want to long right now. On the 4-hour chart, all we have is sellers, 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 sellers. So I don't want to long it. Would be interested in a short off of this though. Can it even be confirmed, though? Let's take a look at that. think I want one of these levels taken before I would act on Soul. Either give me something there. Give me something there. I need wider market structure up here. Something there. I think that's all I'm locally interested on the Soul. And a nice transition here on night, but we'll make it past supply. Anyways, any old ways, man. What do you guys want to look at? River and XRP. Here we go. J Takaoka. What's up, Wiley? Wiley K-O-E. River. I have to move this demand box. It's just going to drive me crazy. That's all it's going to do. So we put a little dummy position on here last time. It only had a 61% stop loss. Not a big deal. Just go investigate what happened inside of that area. It's an interesting low. I'm just going to say it's an interesting one. Did shift structure here. Higher high, higher low, higher high. Range. This is very positive. So that's tackled. Just trying to form a top here. That supply already mitigated. So I'm kind of shaving off the top of this thing right now. Okay. Kind of trades a little funny. Might be worth a long if we can find a bottom here. Quite a few choices on this chart. I don't like having this many choices. God, there's too many damn choices here, man. Yeah, for this position, it has to touch the low. See what I mean? Like, there's a lot of fucking choices on here. Too many choices. It's an insanely volatile asset. Very volatile. Those are things I think locally on it. Let's go check the higher time frames again. So, I don't know what exists past here, but I see. Yeah, I'd love to just have this whole thing be a blank chart again. I see a couple things. I see range. I see initiation. So here's your mitigation. Continuation didn't take you above the high. Well, what it did do is it confirmed a big giant ass range up here. I need to come from the bottom. Get off logarithmic. Maybe it didn't. Oh, that looks so much different on logarithmic. Never mind, I'm not looking at that range. But it's easier to read on logarithmic. Let's go back. See, I was looking at it like this. And it's not there. It's not there. That's not it. It looks kind of bullish currently. But it would be there's this is the best looking form of anything that even resembles accumulation here, and it's already completed its target. So definitely look for a short out of here, bruv. All I'm saying is this thing's at risk of coming clean back through here, which actually reminds me, what the hell is happening with dominance? What kind of goddamn thing happening with Bitcoin? So. Tether dominance still in a bullish stance. We did wipe this high, but still pretty bullish stance, man. Okay, cool. We need to remove decision. We need to remove options here. This needs to go away. This needs to go away. I'm going to remove at least 2 of those. That's down on the 1 minute time frame. I need to limit options down there. So that means I can get rid of this little range tool. Alright, what was the other one? River and something else? XRP. Hey, morning, Jesus Savis and Luke Zaldenia. Get off the reggae for a second. I want to take a look at what's Pizzle up to, man? What a Pizzle up to? I mean, did we not? How do we not have a short plan out here? Anyways. Goddamn. I think there's a significant chance that this break here, coming out of supply, takes out all of yesterday's move. You got demand in your way. It's true. Fuck it, I'll even include that higher. But yeah, apparently last time I looked at this, we were looking for a run on this low. Or interaction with demand here. Yeah, you gotta... The way it's breaking out of supply like that. Not particularly great. Not particularly great. Look there. See, at this point, if you come back and break this high, then you're returning bullish structure between here and here, and you can't touch it, so you have to like play this along these lines. No, it's still feels like it wants to try and tackle that again. Which I think complicates an idea of an entry inside of this zone. Such a shame too, because that could be really good risk reward. Quite a few stars are lined on this thing, but I don't know. Call it gut instinct. Call it whatever you want to. Because this hasn't happened, and because that would essentially be here, and I don't know if this, if touched, will break bullish. Which means I don't know if this touched will break bullish. And if this does break bullish, then this should break bullish. And if this breaks bullish, it's coming for this high. So there's just, I don't think the, what time is it? I mean, I guess orb's in. What the fuck does orb look like? Fuck orb be looking like here. This orb? Tell me this isn't orb. Tell me the one before it is orb. Okay, that's orb. Okay, so orb. We sweep the top of it. Ah, fuck, I hate that we didn't actually sweep the high when we swept the top of orb. Why couldn't we sweep the high at the same time? It'd make me feel so much more comfortable about all of this. What a damn shame. Fuck you, Bitcoin. Here's how I'm going to have to handle this. I actually want to take this XRP short. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to really reduce risk on this. Man, that's a shame. Yeah, and I have to stop somewhere up here. I gotta stop at like, yeah, let's call it 14525. Okay, sorry, got a little distracted there for a minute. Did I miss anything? That makes me feel a lot better, Wiley. That makes me feel a lot better. I guess I could have, and you also remind me to not be so fucking lazy. I have plenty of goddamn Bitcoin charts on this fucking thing. So, see me futures took it. Kraken took it. Nobody gives a shit about the Phoenix chart. Dog shit. Is Biden no Binance? No. Okay. Oh. Anyways. Oh, bro, this is a jam. Sorry, I had to turn it up for me. Actually, I didn't have to, I just fucking did.
Welcome, virtual innovators, online collaborators, and cyberspace invaders. All aboard the Wagme Express. Strap on your headsets, gather all your assets, cause the funk train is leaving the station, mama. Destination Metaverse, and don't be mistaken, we all gonna make it. Come on, put that stuff on the shelf. Babe, don't worry about nobody else. Them old heads, they just a curse. When they print them on paper, then William Hurts. Yeah. Now if you got reservations,
Structurally, you really have to treat that like a scalp still.
take this as a confirmation. Yeah.
See that we're seeing below? See that our structure still returns polar still. And see that we're now in demand. It's not the most lovely demand. It's still nonetheless represents your initiation, and this is still your implementation. So, unfortunately, I have to de-risk this thing immediately.
Now if you got reservation,
Can't start, bro.
no pain, no GM salutation.
Don't do it, Nickel. Don't fucking do it, homie.
Take a better first vacation. Come on, make it. We are all, we are gonna make it. We're gonna get there one day. Ain't no hesitation,
Yeah, it's
baby.
looking like I'm just gonna catch. I mean, there's a good possibility I'm gonna catch a small loss in this season. Well, for the reason
You don't know by now.
cleared that low. So if you come back and take out this high, bullish will literally reverse this entire trend. So, here's what it is. Sometimes you can't win if you don't play. And the risk management from my perspective was spot on here. This is exactly how I would want to get taken out of a trade. Yeah, so that works for me, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it's, I mean, you just put it this way, it's not going to really lose anything significant as far as money goes, so. Don't regret it. It was worth taking a shot. We're going to go find something else.
Smoking on my balcony in LIC, all the same to me.
A lot of flatness in the market right now. Mostly up, but flat. What's going on, Mike? Okay, hey. Homie, we have a position plan there. Rev. Okay. I was supposed to be like, Brev. You've got your 1 to your 3, and that looks very much like a string. Oh gosh, I forgot about the music. Thanks, bro. Sorry. I totally forgot about the music. I was just messing with you guys for a bit. what I was saying. What I was saying, God, I feel bad now because what I was saying was I'm going to get stopped out, and that this whole trend could reverse if this is broken out of demand, and that I saw all that coming ahead of time, which is why stop was originally like up here, entry was in here. We touched the low, we hit demand. Stop comes right on top of that high. I'm out. Pay a couple fees, move on. And then I was talking about hype. I was looking at hype, and I saw that. And I was like, please tell me we had something planned here. We did. And this looks like a spring. So I was just wanting to come in here and chop this thing up and see what we can find, man. Actually, kind of like low-key tempted along right here. Because if Bitcoin and like things like XRP or Sol just came down to tag their limit long orders and move up, then I feel pretty comfortable about covering this low. Yeah, so New York kind of rolled down into demand, right? And then rolled down in demand, comes up, can't surpass that low, challenges this high, but then couldn't break that low either before flipping again. So let's take a look left. It's cheap. Couple 1 hour OBs. Actually, it'd be cool to see a deeper retracement on this, but vast majority of the volume entered in this candle here. One more. Interesting. Yeah, whatever. What else? I'm still going for it. You would, wouldn't you? Here's the real question I need to ask myself right now. I need to really ask myself, why were you not longing here? What had me so distracted? Oh. No, remember I hated the lows on this chart. That's why. Cool. Well, Hype didn't really have that problem, but... what time is it, man? 7:16. We got a little bit of time. No problem, Jesus Sabes. Yeah, Bitcoin's gonna rip that high up. Gonna rip that high up, man. I'm gonna get rid of all this. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of all this shit. go remind ourselves of a basic rule on Bitcoin because I think it kind of bit me in the ass a little bit this morning. Let's see if I'm correct about this. Yeah. So market opens here. And so all it did was come down and pull stop losses from the bottom before ever pulling anything from the top. So there was a greater chance of picking up a limit order down here. Now there's still a chance of picking one up here, but if you came down to clean these guys to then come up, then likely the intended move is higher. Yep. I tell myself that shit every day, and sometimes you forget, bro. Sometimes you forget. It's a really similar narrative over here, right? ETH opens. Stop this bullshit. ETH opens, comes down. Still hasn't cleaned these highs. Comes down. Now it has cleaned this low. I look at that as a partial fill on a large position. Comes down again, fills the remainder of that position. Breaks structure. It's coming for that. And this next. And if you remove your your buy side liquidity prior to attacking your high, that is going to increase the probability of a break here. So, what's next? Dude, it hit the ground and go boom. Hold on, let's change the music again. This is probably a little too much. It's probably a little too much. I just get so bored of watching candles print. I can't do it. It's too much. It's too much. I can't fucking do it. Right, so we did blow these lows. On the Earl. Break structure here. Higher high, higher low. Look for higher high next. How's the old metals doing? Gold looks good here. Nice low. And then this is an internal low, so if I look externally, I can see that a failure on the high returned us to a low that created it, and that low held. So if the last thing we did was remove buy-side liquidity, I think we would come for sell-side liquidity next. So we risk reward that. Some. That could be a really nice initiation mitigation continuation on virtual here. Here's your demand. Here's your obvious range. Here's your initiation, mitigation, continuation. And then locally on the 15. We have supply up there, so we'll figure that out in a second. Boom, range then extends to here. Transition happens here. Unfortunate thing at this point is I think we need further initiation, mitigation, continuation. I'm going to set me alert here. Let's get one here too. Set one here. Yeah. Now where's the supply? Supply has been mitigated. I'm gonna not do anything. I'm looking at this mitigation here, and I'm going, this zone may be dead. I'm still going to put some emphasis here, though. Let's look at it through this perspective, because the target is a ways away. %4 stop loss. Anyways. I got a little bit of time left. Anything we want to cover? See, I look at this kind of similarly, right? I go, that was likely the mitigation. Oh, what's going on this Trump chart? Whatever happened to my boy in low? How's that thing looking? Ah. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh, I don't think that's how it's supposed to go. No, that chart is way uninteresting now. Come on, man. Laughable low. Laughable low. I wish I liked that low better than I do, and I don't, so I'm moving on. Check on INJ today. So obviously it shoots through that man, no structural transition. Fuck. This is weird because this doesn't look like a lot of the other things I looked at already. Just makes me want to long it here though. Pengu! Pengu! Motherfucking Pengu, man. Man, what was that first one we looked at? Let me go back. River. I want to go back and take a look at River. I don't have any more comments there. Right, I'm about out of time, man. Before I forget, did I finish Pingu, bro? Did I finish Pingu? In the event that this SFP's here, hits here, and lifts, I wouldn't, the target on that gets all jacked up at that point. And it looks more like this. Is there anything else on Pingu I'm interested in? Well, hell. This is a problem. God, that is a problem. Glad I zoomed out. We do have room for a P3 under here. But I think we really need to. I think we really need to pull this low right here if that's going to be the case. But this might be a significant top here. So all these people trying to short, rips them. And you have all these people trying to long, rips them. And that's the last thing that occurred. This still is in swing short territory. That's the one thing I will say about it. Yeah, it's still in. It's still coming out of a swing short area. So, yeah, this is kind of complicated. In other words, fuck, that might be this SFP could provide a swing short. I'd wait to see what happens here. Because if we initiate here, then it's like, I think that gives you permission to target like way lower. Yeah, like down to here. Rev. That's good. Huh. Had some muscle cramps hit my legs like crazy. I need hype alerts. Before I leave, I need hype alerts. God, I can't mess with those trend lines, man. Well, anyways, I think I've done enough work myself for the morning. I am going to go have a spectacular day. My daughter's graduation is today. So, you guys can leave knowing that I love you and I'm rooting for you and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. And then we can turn the music up a little bit more just to drive everybody extra crazy.